It is currently Valentine's Day and I am taking myself on a date. This is going to be like a vlog style video, you know, get ready with me. What should I wear? Oh my god, I look tired. I haven't even made my bed, please excuse me. I'm going to put some of these eye masks on. I absolutely love these. And before a hot date, these are a must. Like, I wouldn't go on a date without using these. I don't know, they just make me feel great. My eyes, my under eyes, as I've got older, they're just not a vibe anymore. What, sorry, excuse me, how dare I talk about myself like this? Right, no negative comments. Am I actually okay? I'm about to take myself on a date and I'm talking myself down. Sorry, that's not the vibe. Anyway, so basically someone that I watch here on YouTube, her name is Rebecca Short. I saw her do this, and in her video she said I should have done this on Valentine's Day, and I thought, well, what a great idea. So I've outright going to steal her idea. No, I know other people have done this on YouTube, but I got my inspiration from her. So I'm gonna leave her channel in the pinned comments, just because I just think she's a vibe. I just don't know what it is. Like, I think maybe I will marry an Irish man, because I just love Ireland, I love Irish people, I love the accent, I love the culture, I just love it, to be honest with you. And I just think she's a whole vibe and I love her, and I did tell her that I'm stealing her idea, so here we are. Yeah, and actually I've seen her, she posted on Instagram this morning that she's done this for Valentine's Day too. So go check her out, show her some love. I'm sure you will enjoy her channel. For today's video, I'm taking myself on a date. I'm going to talk about being single and being in a relationship. I'm just going to talk about love life, love. I love love, by the way. I'm not a love hater. I'm just currently single, but loving it. But let's get ready for now. So leave these on for 15 minutes and I'll report back to you in a bit. For some reason, that's kind of stinging. I use these all the time. I mentioned in I really should have taken them off, to be fair, if it was stinging. But I mentioned the other day that I had like a rash coming up and it was like all up here, and I don't use anything different on my face. I'm just rubbing in the excess, because you know you all need a bit of moisture. Obviously, depending on what I wear depends on like how I do my makeup. This is one of my wardrobes. This is where I keep like tops and jackets. I'm very like, as you can see, I can live without wooden hangers. I've also got jumpers in here and dresses. I'm also going to go for a walk, so kind of need to be warm. I don't know, but this usually takes me quite a long time, so I'll probably just catch in with you guys when I'm doing my makeup. I've decided to just wear a little like white printed tee, and then I'm going to wear a thin jacket, and then when I go for a walk I'll change and put a thick jacket on. Anyway, I'm going to pop you guys in a time lapse whilst I do my makeup, and then we'll be ready to go. I would also like to point out that if I wasn't driving today, I would 100% be having a Prosecco right now, but instead I've got a Monster. Guys, I feel like I've been filming for 500 years, so I'm going to stop the time lapse and I'll just show you when I'm ready, because otherwise this video is probably going to be really long. Okay, so I've gone for quite a simple makeup look, because you know, you don't want to make it look like you're making too much of an effort. Joking. I am about to drive to Costa, and do you know what puts me in the best mood? Is listening to some feel-good music. I'm going to put some tunes on, I'm going to play them loud, I'm going to get myself in a great mood, and then I'm going to get myself a nice coffee. If he don't love you anymore, you ain't never gonna change, never gonna change, never gonna change. Driving past the big houses, guys. How does it feel? Guys, who needs someone to sing along with when you're just this good of a singer? Good life. Like what I see when I'm looking at me, when I'm walking past the mirror. Sits on his broke ass, so no. Walking on the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Never cry over a boy without a driver's license. Yeah, baby! Okay, I'm at Costa!
what can I get for you?
Hiya, can I get a skinny caramel latte? And then do you have any cookies?
Cookies, we have only caramel chocolate hazelnut cookies.
Okay, I'll try that please.
One of this, yes. Anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Come to the window.
Bye. I really wanted to do this video today just to kind of touch upon the topic and the stigma that is attached to being single. We need to normalise being single. People are so scared of being single that they enter or stay in relationships that are not right for them because they are too scared to be single. Well, let me tell you, one day you can put it off as long as you like, but you will re-end up being single. If you get into a relationship or stay in a relationship that's not right for you, one day one of yous will be like, fuck this, and you leave. And then you've wasted 2 years, 3 years, however many years of your life with said person. I wanted people to remind me of like things to speak about, so I put it on my Instagram and I just said like topic single. I am not saying that I don't want to be in love. Like, I love love. Love is the best feeling. I love being in love. Like, I love my friends. I'm gonna make sure that, you know, one day if I ever have kids, I will make sure they know that they're loved. Like, it's really important to me, and I want to be an advocate of being single. But like I said, it doesn't mean I don't want to be in a relationship, but I am certainly not looking for one. So I want you guys to take yourself on dates, do stuff on your own. When I got out of my last relationship, Jesus Christ, I thought the world was going to end. I was like, oh my God, like, I was so unindependent. Now I'm like, I'm quite independent. Well, I mean, Corona makes me do everything on my own, to be honest with you, but even still, like, one of the questions someone said was like, would you go for dinner on your own? And that was one of my goals in 2020. I didn't go for dinner on my own, but I did go to a pub on my own, which was a huge deal for me. I could have cried when I was there because I was just so proud of myself. Let's try the cookie. So yeah, this is the vegan cookie. Okay, it's gooey inside, look. I don't want to get crumbs everywhere. Can you see that? Yeah. Yummy. Okay, crumbs everywhere anyway. Being newly single is really difficult. I'm gonna admit that, like, fucking hell. I thought at some points I was gonna die of heartache. But once you come out the other side of through the heartache, which can take ages, the feeling of being out the relationship and you're not in the heartbreak is like, oh my God, that was worth going through than being in a relationship that wasn't right, and like a relationship where you was always anxious and worried, and, you know, depends, obviously every relationship's different, but with someone who you can't trust. Now it's my time to put myself first, and I want you guys to. I want you to take yourself on a date. I want you to appreciate yourself. I want you to force yourself to do stuff on your own. When I was single last year, I would have been embarrassed to be out single on Valentine's Day, because I'd be like, oh God, that just highlights I'm single. But now I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm single. There is nothing wrong with it. I used to be that person when I was in a relationship, and I used to feel sorry for single people. Why? Why would you feel sorry for them? They are living their best life. Even if you're single and not living your best life, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't, like, being in a relationship doesn't define you. Having a significant other doesn't define you. Being married, whatever your relationship status is, it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't. Oh God, there's a boy putting that right next to me. Oh, what's this I've just found? A card? Guys, I was buying my friend a Valentine's card and I saw this and I was like, oh my God. So it says, love you, hundreds and thousands. It's got ice cream with sprinkles on. And it says, to me, you're doing great, love me. Buy yourself a gift, buy yourself a card, buy yourself flowers, buy yourself your dream handbag. Like, honestly, do everything for yourself. You don't need anyone else to do it for you, and you should never enter a relationship anyway wanting stuff from the other person anyway. But questions all about how long have I been single, like how long was I in my last relationship, all about stuff like that. So I was in my last relationship for 3 years we did break up a couple of times. It was, you know, a rocky one. These are all the things that I have managed to achieve, and whilst I was in that 3-year relationship are things that I tried to achieve. This is nothing to do with the person. I just want to show you that sometimes you don't realize how some things that you're holding on to, all of my efforts and faults were about my relationship. So since we broke up, I passed my driving test. I've started my YouTube that I wanted to do for years. Some of you guys who subscribed to me from the start saw my holiday vlogs with my ex-boyfriend, and like I've had a few messages about them. It's quite funny, but they weren't privated when I first did, like when if you found my channel from the very start, when I had like no subscribers and I just put the 10,000 calorie challenge up, you would have seen those. So yeah, I'd always wanted to start it. So I started my YouTube, passed my driving test, I quit smoking, I bought my first fucking flat. Like, that is something that I was trying to achieve. Just know that that was something really important to me. When I come out of that relationship, I was like, oh my God, I'm 26, I'm single, I'm never gonna move out now. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I was so down, I had no belief in my own capabilities. I have been able to achieve so much on my own, so don't be scared of doing it alone. You can do anything that you put your mind to it. How to not feel lonely. I had loads of questions about feeling lonely. You will feel lonely after a breakup, but once you get out of that, you need to love your own company, and you've got to actually start doing stuff on your own. If you just sit indoors all day on your own, it's going to be lonely. So get out and do stuff. Right, if you're feeling lonely today, whenever you've next got a day off work, I want you to wake up in the morning, set your alarm for like 10. By the time you get ready, do your makeup, get out for like 12 o'clock, go to a drive-through, play your favourite tunes, don't sit scrolling on your phone, just zone out and just chill out. And then by the time you get home, your day will nearly be over, and then you can just chill. Don't be lonely through your time, even with COVID. Or one thing, I actually put this in my giveaway box, is before I started YouTube, so when lockdown first happened and before I started YouTube, to fill my time, I got a colouring book, and that really helped, like an adult colouring book. That, by the time I finished one, hours had passed, and I was like, wow, because I was so, honestly, it was great. Highly recommend that. Really therapeutic as well. Lots of things about running out of time, worrying if you're always going to be single, blah blah blah. People hate this answer, but I really believe in what will be will be. If I'm one of those women that is just single for the rest of my life, has flings along the way, if that's what path my life is supposed to be, then that's fine. Not everyone's path is to fall in love, have a baby, buy a house, have a 9 to 5. Like, there should be no normal way of living. If you want to live your life single forever, like, there's more to life than a relationship, and you will find people along the way. And to be honest with you, look at half the generation now, they're all getting divorces. So what's the best part of being single? Just doing everything for yourself and not having to worry about anyone else. How to not feel like I need someone to talk to. Do you know what? I was like that. Now, I can't be asked. The longest I can talk to a boy for is 2 days. I think a boy recently made it to 3 days. I can't do it. I just can't. Like, what are you gonna do anyway? I'm not going for a fucking walk. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. I'm not participating. I'm sorry. Although, like, I do need somebody to take the bins out for me when I move. Are you a relationship person or a single type of person? I would say I'm both. I love being in relationships, and I also love being single, but I have no preference. Either or. What will be will be. What do you miss about being in a relationship? Probably just like, when I look hunchback in this position, oh yeah, I've still got the rest of this day. Probably say the thing I miss about being in a relationship is, what I like about, I'm not gonna say what I miss, what I like about being in a relationship is just having someone to do like everything with. Have dinner with, go shopping with, having sex on the regs. Okay, I'm gonna answer one last question. What am I doing for Valentine's Day? I'm doing this, and then I am going to go for a walk after. Oh no, that lady's, oh bless her. Oh bless her, she's got her pee plates on. She just drove straight into a boulevard. What's I saying? Anyway, the point of this video, guys, was just a reminder to love yourself. Do you know what, even if you're in a relationship, you still need to make time for yourself. So take yourself out on a date, love yourself. I don't 100% love myself. I'm not going to pretend you hear me talk shit about myself all the time. I did it in this video, but I think that's something that will take, you know, years, but I'm definitely taking steps to try and do it. So I want you guys to do it too. And honestly, if you are single and you're feeling shit about it, don't. Being single is great. Yeah, I have the time of my life being single. So don't get in your own head. Don't let yourself feel bad. Enjoy your own company. And yeah, I'm going to end today's video here. If you liked it, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next one.